Welcome to Reason TV shows. Today I'll be explaining the reason of Scientology. So what is Scientology? Maybe you've heard of it in the news about Tom Cruise and other celebrities going crazy at the party held by the Church of Scientology. Scientology is probably one of the most successful new American faiths to have emerged in this past century. It is a body of religious beliefs and practices created in 1954 by American author L. Ron Hubbard. He was initially developed a program of idea called Dianetics, which was distributed through the Dianetics Foundation. The foundation soon entered bankruptcy, and Hubbard lost the right to his seminal publication Dianetics, The Modern Science of Material Health in 1952. He then recharacterized the subject as a religion and renamed it Scientology, retaining the terminology, doctrines, and other practices of auditory. Within a year, he regained the right to Dianetics and retained both subjects under the umbrella of the Church of Scientology. Hubbard described the word Scientology come from a Latin word, "scio", knowing, and the word "logos", meaning study of. Hubbard writes, thus Scientology means knowing about knowing, or science of knowledge. Scientologists believe that people are immoral alien beings, called Titans, who have forgotten their true nature and are trapped on Earth in a human body. Scientologists believe that each Titan have lived numerous past lives, both on Earth in a physical form and on other planets. Scientologists also believe that by undergoing a series of classes and teaching called auditoring by the Church, people can free themselves of their human form and reclaim their true selves. Auditing courses and studying materials are available for Scientologists in exchange of monetary donations, which is super expensive. By taking all of the classes the Church of Scientology offers, Scientologists believe that one can reclaim his true Titan form, become closer to God or the Supreme Being, and unlock ability to control life, matter, energy, space, and time that have been repressed by being in human form. The problem, Scientologists think, is that most individuals have no real grasp of the factors that govern their existence. And yet, Scientologists believe this problem can be solved if they have a greater understanding of themselves and their fellows. They will be able to improve conditions and help themselves and others to live happier lives. This, then, is the purpose of Scientology, to enable man to improve his lot through understanding. Hubbard defines Scientology's goal as a civilization without insanity, without criminals, and without war, where the world can prosper, and honest being can have rights, and where man is free to rise to greater heights, and the aim of Scientology. um, Scientology does not preach or impose a particular idea of God or God on Scientologists. Rather, people are expected to discover the truth through their own observation as their awareness advances, because Scientology is not a dogmatic religion in which one is asked to accept anything on faith alone. On the contrary, one discovers for oneself that the principles of Scientology are true by applying its principle and observing or experiencing the results. The ultimate goal of Scientology is true spiritual enlightenment and freedom. People are attracted to Scientology because Scientology contains very workable techniques for improving self-confidence, tightening up memory and mental alertness, and increasing one's sense of self-worth and well-being. On the other hand, Harvard Harvard Group would have encountered considerable opposition and controversy. In January 1951, the New Jersey Board of Medical Examiners brought proceedings against Harvard's Dianetics Foundation on the charge of teaching medicine without a license. Harvard's followers engaged in a program of covert and illegal infiltration of the U.S. government. Germany classifies Scientology group as an anti-constitutional sect. In France, Scientology group have been also classified in a dangerous cult. Now, Jeremy will be reporting the recent event related on Scientology.